And up next, what should happen to passengers who create disturbances on planes? What about voting them off the plane altogether? Well, that's exactly what happened to a passenger on a Frontier flight. Video of the incident has gone viral. It shows a verbal altercation between a couple, a flight attendant, and another passenger seated a few rows back. You can hear one passenger yelling, "Mind your bleeping business." The couple ended up getting escorted off the flight by what appears to be the ground crew. That's when this happened.
About 40-50 people here that would like her removed from the flight. If you want her removed from the flight, please raise your hand. I'm not even kidding. If you can hear me, raise your hand if you want her removed from the flight.
Ooh, the other woman was then removed by another man on the crew. During the whole thing, that male passenger also went on a rant about why this keeps happening right here in America. Take a look.
No, this is literally American culture concocted into one airplane. If everybody really was about everybody as a collective whole, everybody would work together, but everybody's against everybody. It's American culture, that's the problem.
Okay, straight facts coming from that last guy. You're shaking your head, Jim.
Yeah, I agree with him, and he's right. That is where we're at. What do you mean, let's take a vote?
I know.
And get people, where are we?
What
where
else are you supposed to do?
Have the authorities take care of the situation.
They weren't. There are no regulations for the people on the plane from FAA that is fair. It is very up in the air.
Slope.
I get that, but at some point, democracy has to come in when there's a vacuum, and no one's doing anything.
No.
They felt unsafe with that woman. They felt unsafe. They voted because no one else was taking control.
That's mob mentality. That scares me.
Yeah.
Mob mentality.
What if I said, hey, who wants me to strangle that guy who just said that? And everyone cheers, I get to go strangle him because majority rules?
That's an absurd comparison.
No, it's not. You're letting the inmates run the asylum. No, you can't do that.
That was the inmate, and
No,
they wanted her off the plane, and no one took control. The FAA needs to regulate the violence that is occurring
you wait for that.
on
Dude,
airplanes.
how long
do you wait?
Tori,
Here's my concern. When you're 3 rows back, 4 rows back, 10 rows back, you are missing context. And you can really easily get swept up in the mob mentality on that plane. What if it's somebody that people deem as different? You know what I mean?
My whole life.
I absolutely know what you mean.
Scary.
Because this happens all the time. My little sister, who's a digital nomad, she's flying all the time. She's like, I get on this plane, I have my headphones on, I sit down, and the next thing I know, the flight attendant comes up to me and she's yelling at me. And she's like, I took my headphones off, and I'm like, what's wrong? And the lady across was like, it's not her, it was the woman behind her. But Ebony looked like the practical choice. So that's why.
And then what if everybody votes her off?
But that's why it's impossible to let people
Then they need to regulate.
This isn't Lord of the Flies.
Then they need to regulate, because right now it is Lord of the Flies in the skies, and that rhymes.
Well said. I like that.
Good ending.